Hi guys, Witchfinder here. In this video I'm going to run through my top 10 non-premium tanks available in Tank Force. First up, just making the top 10 is the Leopard 1A3. This isn't a particularly great tank, but it is probably the best non-premium tank available at level 3, which is one of the first sweet spots in the game. It's got a reasonable amount of armor, it does a reasonable amount of damage. It's your best bet against premium level 3s. Next up is the T73 Siberia. This is your first heavy tank available in the game. It's not, it's not a brilliant tank, but it's a tough tank. It can do some serious damage. It's got a very big gun for the level. Does just under 3,000 damage with APCR. It's got just under 8,000 armor. Great tank, tough tank. Good bridging tank between level 3 and level 5. Get it fully upgraded. Great tank. Next up is the Challenger. This is a great tank, arguably better than the Leopard Revolution. Has a great amount of armor, does a massive amount of damage. Great tank. Next up is the first light tank on the list, the Type 63 AII. This is a fantastic tank. It's the first light tank with a decent amount of armor on it. It's got just under 9,000 armor. It does a massive amount of damage. You're talking just under 2,000 damage per shot with APCR, with a high rate of RPM. Great tank. Next up is the Type 88A. This is a massive jump from the previous tanks. It's a heavy tank. It's got just under 13,000 armor. It does great damage per shot. A really tough tank and a massive jump from level 5 to level 7. It is a great tank. Next up is another light tank, the Bradley. This is a fantastic level 10 tank. It's really fast. It's just under 130 for top speed, but it's the RPM that is just unbelievable with this tank. It's just under 70 RPM without camo. With camo and decal, this tank is insane. It is just constantly pressing the fire button. Fantastic tank. Next up is a fantastic tank. This is the first amazing tank you can buy in the game, the CV90. It's a medium tank. It takes around about 30 days to upgrade, which when you first start the game seems like forever. But it is well worth upgrading and staying at that level as long as you can, because this will just cut through tanks. It's got a great RPM. It's got 5,000 armor, which for a level 2 tank is insane. It's just a great all-round tank. Next up is the M14. This is a fantastic heavy tank. It's got tons of armor. It's got a massive gun. It's reasonably fast. It's your best bet against the premium 11 tanks, and it can hold its own and it can deal damage. It's a great tank. Next up is the Black Eagle. This is a fantastic level 8 heavy tank. It's the only level 8 tank that can hold its own against the huge swathe of premium level 8 tanks that are available in the game now. It's got a great amount of armor. It does a huge amount of damage. It's reasonably fast. It's nice and it's got a nice sleek design for hiding behind hills and popping around corners. It's just a really nice tank. Making it to number one, in my opinion, the best tank in the game is the Panda. This tank is just incredible. It's a medium tank, so it comes with all the benefits of medium and light tanks. So it has the damage reduction armor, composite armor, but it's got a massive amount of armor. It's got 20,000 armor, and it does just incredible damage. You're talking without camo 3,500 with the APCR, but with a really high RPM. It's just a fantastic all-round tank. The only downside with it is that it takes over 2 years to fully upgrade. But once you get there, this is the best non-premium tank in the game. So those are my opinions. I'd love to hear what your top 10 is in the comments. If you disagree with any of my choices, or if you have some better recommendations of non-premium tanks in the game, let me know in the comments. Have fun in the game.